Welcome back from both of us on Night Vision.
Chennai is playing host to India's first international regatta. Day one of competitive racing at the Indian International Regatta saw sailors from Tamil Nadu Sailing Association and Denmark dominate proceedings.
Around 69 sailors from all over the world are braving the very choppy waters of the Bay of Bengal to participate in India's first ever international regatta. Let's catch you up with all the action from day one.
Rough seas and high swells greeted the sailors on the first day of competitive racing. Not the most ideal sailing conditions when the water goes over one's head. There were a few boats which even overturned. But sailors from the Home Association did especially well in the optimist category, with 2 sailors being placed in the number 1 and 3rd spot for the day.
Very good. First time I've been in the lead. Before I used to be 2nd and 3rd, so feeling good.
In the Zippia 29er category, the Danish sailing duo of Christian and Matthias were outclassing their opponents. They are currently leading the pack, with sailors from Bhopal and Chennai coming in behind them.
We got a good start and we just attack on the shifts, and we got a good boat speed, so it was very easy to sail fast.
In the girls optimist category, the young girls from India are doing very well. The first 3 positions in this category are all being occupied by girls from the host nation. In Chennai with camera person Devraj and reporter Kavita, this is Ranjita for NDTV Hindu.
We're now joined live by Mr. Ashok Thakkar. He's the Commodore of the Tamil Nadu Sailing Association. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. When you were last in our studio, you were really preparing and gearing up for this regatta. So how's it going on day one?
Well, the day one, as was mentioned, we had rough seas. The swells were about 2 meters and the winds were also ranging about 15. But the only thing was that the rain gods have been kind to us, as well as the winds have been steady. It's not gusting, but it's a steady wind. And it's a really challenging day for most of the sailors who have been practicing in calm seas. But this is what a sailor has to be prepared.
Right. How did the sailors actually cope, sir? I mean, do you believe that they coped well under these rather difficult conditions?
Well, actually, you see, in fact, if you take the Bhopal team, they actually practice in a lake, but they have been able to come out with flying colors in the 29er, even in Chennai seas. So basically, I think the coaching has been quite good all around India, because if you take Mumbai, Pune, sailors from every place from India have been doing well in this event.
All right, in fact, we just heard, sorry, good evening, this is Saptarshi here. We just heard K.C. Ganapati, one of the race leaders after day one, coming out with a big smile saying, oh, it feels good that he is on the lead for the first time. How old is he?
Ganapati is 14. In fact, Ganapati, has given up schooling this year just to concentrate on sailing, because he really wants to represent India and to get a glory for this country. So he's just taken a break of 1 year from schooling.
Actually, this is Jennifer here asking you this one. He looked like much littler than 14, when we were looking at him there. What about the Chennai sailors? How did they do?
Well, actually, the Chennai sailors are also doing very well. In fact, Ganapati is from Tamil Nadu Sailing Association. So is Rufus, who is coming 4th. In the girls also, the number 2 and number 3 are from Tamil Nadu Sailing Association. So our boys are also doing quite well.
Tell us, what are the predictions for weather over the next few days?
The weather is likely to remain the same. We will have swells of about 2 meters and the wind will also be around 15 knots. So I think the weather is going to hold up till the event is over.
Would you say that 2-meter swells is just, good, easy? It's not easy for sailors when you have 2-meter swells. So, I mean, isn't that a bit tricky? I know you had some boats that actually overturned.
Well, actually, overturning even happens in calm seas, even in a lake. So that's not an issue. But the sailors have actually been able to manage. Like, they're able to cope up with the kind of swells. So they're doing quite well. And a few sailors, because it's the first time that they are in open seas, they are finding it difficult, but they are able to manage. I'm sure you will see that, the experience. In fact, many sailors have come here to get the experience, and they will really gain a lot from this exposure.